Hello and welcome to TechSplash's Tech News Roundup. We have an interesting week. We have Apple, who pulled out all the stops with both hardware and software revamps. We had Nokia doing the boardroom shuffling. We have Cisco finally learning from HP's terrible mistakes of bringing out a tablet. And Dolby want to make a cinema experience even more immersive. It's going to be good. My name is Jonathan Smith and we will be covering WWDC in this section. Sadly, we couldn't make it there. We had other things to do, like jobs. But it was really, really good. For once, they did some proper good hardware launches. MacBook Pro got a Retina display, what we all really wanted. The sad thing is, it is really expensive if you want it, but it looks really good. The 17-inch was slowly killed off. The MacBook Air was given the upgrades that it needed. Additionally, OS X, the newest version, Mountain Lion, you can upgrade to for just £13 from not just the previous version, but the one before that, which is great news for Apple fans because Microsoft charges a fortune when you want to upgrade. So Apple, they save you money. You pay a lot of money in the first place, but overall, they do look after you. We also knew that iOS 6 was going to be launched at WWDC because this banner was secretly photographed, which is currently in beta testing and should be with us sometime later this year if you've got the technology capable of running it. Hopefully we all have, because it's got some great features. Most noticeable is Maps. They've been powered by Google ever since the iPhone came out in 2007. However, no longer is Google a friend. Apple has been buying out a few mapping companies. They've literally cut Google out. They've got all of their own input into the actual mapping technology. But the biggest feature is TomTom integration for turn-to-turn navigation on your smartphone. It could do another thing absolutely brilliantly and save you a packet of money at the same time. It also had upgrades on Siri. It can now launch apps. It can now do local search outside of America, which for us Brits means it'll actually be useful for the first time. And supposedly, it's even going to work in languages as far-flung away as China. Wonder if you could order a Chinese takeaway using it. Interesting. Facebook, most notably, is going to get baked-in integration Twitter style, which of course we really liked. But one of the examples that's been touted is about using iTunes to like songs and to recommend them to your friends. And as a final point about some of the interesting 200 plus new features, the iPad finally got a clock. You can finally use your iPad as a clock. You paid £400 for a clock. Tick tock, tick tock. Our favourite Finnish mobile phone company, Nokia, has had a pretty poor set of results. Their Lumia phone isn't really catching on as much as they'd like. We think it's brilliant and we hope it really does well. But as a result, to try and compete with Apple and Samsung, they've sacked about 10,000 employees in part of their restructuring. They've kicked out some board members, kind of like BlackBerry's parent company RIM did. But they're still getting the support from Microsoft, they're still getting the funding to be able to push this platform forward, and we wish them the best of luck. And finally, on my screen is a tablet which I'm sure every one of you has. It's made by Cisco, one of the world's biggest telecommunications companies. It's called the Sears. Nope, just like me, I've never heard of it either. We've got a picture in case you can't even remember it coming out. Yeah, they've finally decided to actually kill it off, which is a shame for no one, because no one bought it. Paraphrasing one of Cisco's executives, we should have done a HP and killed it off a lot sooner. We agree. HP's touchpad was a good tablet. It died. Motorola Zoom, even better tablet. It died. Cisco's, I don't even think it lived. So I don't think we'll miss it. Cisco, go back to doing what you do best at. Technology that drives the world. This is the part of the show where we delve a little bit deeper into the world of technology and what's up and coming in the future. I'm a huge audio fan. Surround sound is awesome. I love it in my films, I love it in my games. It means I am part of the action. And Dolby is where it's at. And now they're going to do something even more epic. This is called Atmos, Dolby's new audio codec. They're doing this for using speakers placed above your head in these arrays, which can be channeled individually, not just as a bank of speakers. It means when that helicopter flies around you, it literally will sound like it's flying around. Sadly, it's only in America at the moment, typical. It's in 14 cinemas for the new Disney Pixar film Brave. But when it comes out, it's gonna be fantastic. Thank you for tuning in to TechSplash's News Roundup. We hope that you'll join us again for another splash into the world of tech.